The greatest Muslims in history, let me tell you, are not those, and I have nothing against those, but not those who hide away in the masjid and just sit in a masjid or just go into their halaqat. But the greatest Muslims in history are those who participate within the society. They work within the society. They make a change because they've changed themselves and they impact the society. When Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu, he saw a couple of people and they were walking. You know, like you would say, you know, oh, if somebody walked like this, you say, oh, really humble, isn't he? Really pious. MashaAllah. Umar radiallahu anhu saw him and Umar radiallahu anhu took out his whip and he whipped him. He said, Muslims don't walk like that. The Prophet ﷺ, when he would walk so fast, the Sahaba would say, we would find it difficult to catch up with him. Why? Why? Because he was a man who had a purpose in life. He was going somewhere. He wasn't going through life lackadaisically with no purpose. And this is why, when one of the Sahabis, they saw a couple of people speaking very softly and walking very, very humbly. I want to say humbly, not properly, whatever that means. She said to him, when Umar would speak, and she asked, she said, who are these people? And they say they are people who are removed from the dunya. They have no zahideen. And she said Umar ibn al-Khattab was the greatest of the zahideen. But when he would speak, you could hear him. When he would walk with authority. And when he would strike, you would feel it. That was Umar. And because Umar was a man who participated in society and he made a serious change within society. Look how history remembers Umar. Umar was a man of actions. And he chose people of actions. One occasion he asked his companion, he said, desire, what is your greatest desire in life? And one said, and the narrations differ, and one said, I wish I had a lot of wealth so I could spend in the path of Allah. Another one said, I wish I had a lot of strength so when the Hajis come, I take the Zamzam water out of the well and I give them Zamzam. And you said, Umar radiallahu anhu, you said, you know what I wish? I wish I had a house full of men like Abu Ubaidah ibn al-Jarrah radiallahu anhu. I wish I had a house full of men like Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiallahu anhu. Meaning, I wish I had men who would do actions, who are men and women of action. And this is what we need now. We need people, not just activists, not dry activists. We need people who understand their deen, who learn about their deen, and then who participate within the community. We need Muslims, who their deen teaches them to be nice to people, rather than to be cruel to people. We need Muslims now, who are humble, rather than when they start practicing, they have a chip on their shoulder and they look down on everybody else. Because see, tomorrow, that same person that you're looking down on could be better than you. And that's the reality. And that doesn't mean that we don't have a concern if we see an ill, that we don't try to change it. No, we try to change it. But it should not manifest in us thinking that we are better than other people. We should be people, who have radiant character. And that's what deen does. That's what deen should do. And if your deen is making you have a chip on your shoulder, then, there's something fundamentally wrong. But what we need is brothers and sisters, to learn about their deen.